Alright, good afternoon everybody. It is Saturday the 21st of July. I hope a lot of you are still recovering from seeing The Dark Knight Rises last night and obviously from midnight showings. And for anyone who's going to see it today, check out my review and just have a look at my channel. It's pretty much the main video on the channel there. Let me know what you thought of it on that video, but don't release any spoilers. Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you. Right, so for you Smallville fans out there, here we go. This is it, the penultimate chapter. Okay, chapter 12 of series 11, season 11 even, of Guardian, and it looks like it's gonna turn out into something epic. Obviously, if you remember last week's chapter, Superman is confronted by Hank Henshaw after he's had his conscience transferred onto one of the drones that Star Labs have been making. They're pretty much machine forms of Superman, basically. They're based on Superman. They've got all these strengths, but obviously none of his weaknesses in some sense. But massive fight going on between Superman and Hank, and taking place atop of Metropolis. It just looks amazing. The action sequences are pretty good. I mean, just look at that shot right there. You see, it's just absolutely amazing. It really, you can just sort of feel the aggression from Hank for the fact that he wasn't saved by Superman, even though he knew that Superman couldn't save him. But he's been brainwashed by both Lex and his wife, you know, that Superman wasn't fast enough to save you. Why did he save everybody else but not you, kind of thing. But the whole overall, it's just everything about it was just beautiful, absolutely brilliant. As I say, it focuses solely on Superman and Hank in particular, and without giving too much away, we eventually catch up with Oliver and Chloe out in Smallville on the farm, on the field, where they're still tracking the person who was in the spaceship that came in through the rift way back in the beginning of the early chapters of season 11, and we actually do find out who was in the spaceship. And I tell you what, I never expected that. The ending, just didn't expect that person to appear, but again, it really is good to see that Brian is using all those elements from, you know, the past seasons and bringing it into season 11, adding on to the extra you know, depth and emotions as well. It's just absolutely brilliant, and what we find with what Superman does with Hank is quite interesting. I didn't expect him to do that, but for me personally, he's made a grave mistake, is all I'm going to say, because if you've read Reign of the Supermen, you'll know what Hank is all about and how he becomes Cyborg Superman in the end. It's just, yeah, really is amazing. So, but as I say, you know, Oliver and Chloe do find out who was in the spaceship. There's actually two people on the field besides them. Obviously, the person that came in the spaceship and the person who was in the spaceship being hunted by someone else. It's just, yeah, this person obviously knew who Oliver is and is aware of Chloe as well. So it really is just something, is all I'm going to say. So I'm not going to give away anything. If you haven't read it, please get it downloaded and read it. If you have read it, let me know what you thought of it. I'm just in absolute awe of it. I think it's, yeah, very, very good ending, and we just can't wait till next week's chapter, the final chapter, till Detective comes out. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, just beyond brilliance is all I'm going to say. Yeah, sorry, I'm just still looking, just getting to the end of it, and it's like, oh dear, wow. Oh dear, that's what I'm going to say. Right, well, thank you all for watching, and let me know what you thought of it, as I say, and where do you think this is going to end come next week? How do you think it's going to end? There's no mention of Lex or Tess in here as well, so they weren't featured, but I'm guessing next week is going to obviously involve all the characters, come to some sort of head, and involve everybody that has been in this season so far, in this episode so far rather. Obviously Lex, Tess, as well as Superman, Clark, Lois as well, Chloe, Oliver, Dr. Mill, Hamilton, and also we've got Hank Henshaw in the mix as well. So be interested to see exactly how all of them play off in each other. So I'm hoping for something really epic coming next week. Major cliffhanger as well, I hope, as well, at some point. Anyway, thank you for watching as always, and I shall see you all later. Bye.